the Japanese and Koreans hate each other.
Well, the Japanese colonized Korea for 50 years. And didn't even let them speak their own language.
Like, if I had anything Japanese on TV, my dad would go, fuck you, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah. Fuck you, Godzilla.
They were also, remember, I mean, one of the things that it's very hard to talk about, but in World War II, a lot of Koreans women were forced into prostitution to service the Japanese fucking.
You grew up here, Bobby?
Where do you think I grew up? Seoul? Come on, man.
Dude, you have intensity.
Do I have an accent? Brandon.
No, I'm just kidding.
Be real.
I am, man. I'm curious where you grew up.
I grew up here in San Diego.
Well, fuck, man.
I thought you knew.
I figure you grew up in L.A., not San Diego.
That's why I had so many prostitutes before I really got a good, real girl.
Why?
Wow. Because I grew up in San Diego and I couldn't get laid because I was pretty much unfuckable. Yeah. You know, I was short. And
San Diego's got
look at the fucking
people.
Ching Ching. Look at Ching Ching laughing at me.
No, because Bryan,
Ching Ching, the tall guy.
That's
what? Fuck you, Ching Ching.
My bad.
But we used to go in high school, like we used to go to Adelita's, which is, you know, the biggest brothel in Tijuana.
Really?
I didn't know.
Yeah, and we used to do these things called trifectas, where we do 3 in a night. Oh. You're young.
Of course.
Yeah, I couldn't go now.
Don't think that you're talking to the dirtbag over here. I know all about trifectas.
I mean, these are things that I did in the past that, like, I'm not proud of, but you have to survive. And so white chicks didn't like me then, and then so I had to get laid, and then once I started doing stand-up at 23, it started flowing on a regular basis, so then I was cool with it, but...
There's nothing worse for a young man than when he can't get access to women.
I know, it's so frustrating.
This guy over here to my left doesn't have a clue as to what that's about.
You don't. You've always killed it.
Well, look at him.
No, look at me right now. You've always killed it?
I wouldn't say killed it.
Hey. His, you know, Varsity Blues, you know that movie?
Yeah.
That's his fucking life. This fucking Colorado softy over here.
Oh,
This Colorado softy always got everything he fucking wanted. Look at him.
You know how I lost my virginity? I was at a party in high school, and I was on the wrestling team, and I was the lightest weight. And there was a girl that's like, I'll fuck everyone, you know?
Oh, my God.
So the heavyweights, all the way down to the lightweights, got to fuck her, and I was last. Yeah. But I waited patiently in the room. Like, I remember I had my hands in my pocket, and I was just whistling, you know?
Oh, my God.
And then I got in there. I stuck it. It was like a fucking Batcave.
I bet.
Yeah, and I stuck it in there. I didn't feel anything, but I came anyway because just the idea of
course,
right? So I went, oh, like that. And then I felt like, do I have AIDS? For like 2 weeks, you know?
For sure.
Remember that? I remember when AIDS was, we didn't know what you'd have sex, and I would get like a cold, and my glands would swell, and I'd be like, I have AIDS. I'm such a hypochondriac.
Yeah, you are. Probably the worst I've ever seen.
I'm a hypochondriac.
Dude, I was at F Street Bookstore when I was in 19. F Street Bookstore are these... they're like adult bookstores in San Diego.
Yeah.
And they have those rooms in the back, right, where the floor is really sticky.
Yep.
So I remember one night I was waiting tables, and I went to F Street, and you can lock it. And, you can change channels by these little buttons. And I did a button, and it was fucking cum in it.
Oh, no.
And it went like that, right?
That sucks.
And I looked at my finger, and there was a little cut there.
Ah!
Dude, I thought I had AIDS.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I thought I had full-blown AIDS.
Yep.
But I didn't. You know why?
Why?
I've never met a Korean with AIDS. Have you?
You guys are...
Have you ever met a Korean with AIDS?
I never heard of it either.
Well, there you go. I'm not saying that I can't get it.
Yeah.
But I think my body's pretty light.
You guys have.
Yeah.
I love those famous last words.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude. Honestly.
You talking about bro side?
Yep. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.